Hello, today I am going to teach you how to play the game called Over and Up Squares. And for this game, you are going to, of course, need an Over and Up Squares game board and record sheet, and that will be located in the classroom with their game stuff. Each person is going to need a colored pencil of a different color. And you will need 2 6-sided dice. This is a 2-player game, and the object of the game, of course, is to score more points than your neighbor or your partner. So, on your game board, it's not going to look like my screen, of course, but I could not get a close-up picture to show you, so I had to draw one. So hopefully this will start to make sense. But basically you're going to have a coordinate grid similar to the one that I have here. You will have a y-axis, so see that ray is labeled y, and then we have one that's labeled x, and we have numbers for our y-axis and our x-axis. And when it is your turn, you will roll the dice, and you're going to pick one of your die to be your x coordinate and one die to be your y coordinate. So let's say that it was my turn and I rolled a 2 and a 5. I placed my 2 under my x and my 5 under my y. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over 2 on the x and then up 5 on the y. So I will place a green dot at that location. And then it's going to be my partner's turn. They will roll the dice and they will decide where their x and their y is going to be. And they rolled a 2 and a 1. So they made the 2 their x and made the 1 their y, and they placed an orange dot on the grid for their turn. Now it's my turn again, and I rolled a 4 and a 6, and I placed my 4 with my x coordinate and my 6 with my y, and then now I'm going to plot it on the grid, and notice I went over 4 and up 6. My partner got a 1 and a 3, and they decided to make the 3 their x and the 1 their y, so they placed an orange dot on the grid, and they get to connect that because they are side by side. So what you're trying to do is when you roll your dice, you're trying to actually connect and make a line segment, and then eventually form a square that you can actually color in. So each time that you roll the dice and you actually place your coordinate in the correct spot, you will get 10 points. Each time you form a line segment with your color, you get another 10 points. If you actually get a square filled in, you get 50 points. So each time you decide where your coordinates are going to be, you need to be thinking about where would be the best spot for it to land so that I can either make a line segment or form a square. Okay, so I've got a 2 and a 4 this time, and I'm going to plot that there because I want to try to make a square. So I went over 2, up 4, made my green dot, connected it. So notice that I should have a total of how many points right now? I've got 3 dots on the grid, which means I got 10 points for each of those. And then I actually formed a line segment, so I got another 10 points. So I should have a total of 40 points right now. How many points does my partner have? They have 30. Okay, so we'll keep going here. Oh, my partner, they got a strange one there. It didn't help them at all. They got a 4 and a 3. Now it's my turn again. I got a 3 and a 4. How about that? So I'm going to go over 3, up 4, put my dot. Now it's my partner's turn. Oh, that's right. I got to connect my line segments there. Okay, now it's my partner's turn. Oh, they're getting closer. Uh-oh. We got a 2 and a 3. They get to connect to mine now. So if they can fill in and connect to mine, that does count. Alright, I got a 3 and a 5 this time. Uh-oh, look what's going to happen here. I've got a square. So I actually get to fill that in. And I also made 2 more line segments in that very same turn. So I'm going to get all those points. Alright, so this is what your game sheet is going to look like. So it has a player 1, and you can't see the player 2 very well, but it's down at the bottom. So the top half, player 1 is going to record their information as far as what you roll and where you're going to place your X and your Y coordinates. Notice that you have a column that says score. So each time you place your coordinates in the right place, you get 10 points. That's what the ordered pair is here. And then each time you make a line segment, you get 10 points. And if you form a square, you get 50 points. So you could rack up quite a few points in one turn once you have enough dots on your grid there. So player 1 is going to record their information in this spot, and then of course player 2 is going to be down there where you can't see. And then both of you will be using this grid right here to place your colored dots. So, thanks for watching. That's how you play over and up squares.